are brand new or they don't know who exactly you are, can you please give them a little lowdown, like a little background on who you are and what you do?
Okay, my name is Tyler Jordan. I go by SLAYEDBY Jordan. I'm 20 years old. I'm originally from Cuthbert, Georgia, and you probably know me as a YouTube influencer, and I'm also a licensed cosmetologist.
All right. So my first question for you is, when did you realize that you had this talent for doing hair and, styling hair and making it look so nice?
Okay, so always as a child, when we would go around my family, I would always be playing in my aunt's, my cousin's hair. Like hair just, I don't know, it just made me excited. I used to sneak and like play with Barbies, like hair just, I don't know, it just made me feel good. And then I was like, I kind of pushed it to the side when I'm middle school because originally I wanted to be like a fashion designer, but
Oh, okay.
right, but I always been a business person. I always thought about money, and I know as a fashion designer, you have to like have a big break to really make the money. So I was
Hmm.
like, yeah, I'm gonna push that aside. And it was like ninth grade. I was like, I was watching YouTube because I've been watching YouTube forever, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this a try. And I just gave it a try and took off from there.
Okay, and would you say that your talent for doing hair is hereditary? Like, does it run in the family? Are there people in your household that do hair? Do you think you inherited it or you just developed the passion on your own?
I think I inherited and developed it on my own. We come from a family of hairstylists. My grandma, she used to do hair. We come from a lot of hairstylists actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when you discovered this talent of yours, like when you knew that, oh, I'm pretty good at doing hair, what was your reaction like? Did it shock you or you didn't really pay it any mind? You just kept doing it like a hobby?
It didn't shock me. I really just kept doing it as a hobby because, like I said, it was more so like a passion thing for me. It made me excited. So I was like, yeah, I really want to pursue this like fully.
Okay. And so when you decided to pursue this passion of yours, what were some of the steps that you took in executing your plan? Like, how did you ensure that you wanted to pursue this? I mean, how did you ensure that you were successful in your pursuit of this passion?
Okay, so I always made sure like the practice, practice, practice. Like when I first started, I really wasn't even charging to do hair. I was like, I just want to get my practice down, perfect my craft. Always watching videos, trying to learn like the science of hair and stuff. And just basically doing that. I took it very serious and I tried to do my best on everyone's head. And I also tried to make sure I stayed like professional on social media and made sure I promoted myself whether I was getting likes or not. And
Right,
just trying
right.
to make sure promote myself, in the community, telling my class, hey, tell your girlfriend, blah blah blah. Yeah, just taking it serious. I feel like when you take it serious, people take you serious.
Right, right.
Hmm.
And so when you were pursuing this passion of yours, what were some obstacles that you ran into on your way to your success point and how did you deal with it?
Okay, first of all, a lot of family members did not want me to do hair, so I used to actually have to.
Wow.
Yes, girl, used to have to sneak and do hair
Why?
because they didn't want the stigma of a black male hairstylist. Where that
Oh,
goes, but either here or there. But I was like, no, this is my passion. I really, I'm very, what's the word? Very determined. Like if I put my mindset to something, I'm gonna do it regardless of who in the way.
right.
So I was like, but I was sneaking doing hair, sneaking out the house. Yeah, but I meant that I was gonna do hair. That was one obstacle, but they got over it eventually once they see that, yeah, I was bringing that money in. Yeah, people get on board when they see them coins coming in. And they knew
Right,
that I
right.
was serious about it and that it could really take me further than just doing hair. It's so much that you can do in this industry. Another obstacle, it was kind of internal. I used to compare myself to people a lot, and
Oh,
that can
wow.
really break you down as a
Right,
beginner.
right.
So that's why I tell people who started in anything, don't compare yourself to anybody. Don't look at all their accomplishments and everything because you don't know what it took to get there. You just need to
Exactly.
focus on building yourself and just, stay focused. And sometimes social media can be, that's the bad side to it. Sometimes you end up comparing yourself to
Right,
everybody,
right.
but it's all, if we're going to be real, it's all an illusion. Just do you.
Yes. Right.
And then the third obstacle, just haters. Ooh, people. I come from a small town, so everybody know everybody. So when they seen that I
Hmm.
was doing hair, it was like hairstylists I used to look up to. They was like, I was like, here we go. I
Right,
had
right.
people to threaten to call state board on me.
Oh,
People
wow.
talking crap in school, you know.
Wow.
But you know that all comes with it. So you just have to you have to be strong. You have to have some strong skin to be in this industry.
Right. So, would you say that learning hair in the very beginning was that also a challenge for you? Because I know for a lot of people when it's a hereditary, it's kind of muscle memory for them. But some people that learn it from scratch, I know sometimes the cornrows are crooked or they can't really get the hair to stay down. So, what was that like for you? Did it just come naturally or you did struggle?
Okay, now with braiding, that was like one of the hardest things I learned. My grandma actually taught me how to braid. I knew how to braid actually back in elementary school. That was like one of the first things. Right, yeah. Um, Now after braiding, I got into like micro twists and box braids, but I left that alone real quick, too time consuming. And then I went into sew-ins. Now sew-ins really wasn't hard for me to learn. The hardest thing I could say was frontals. And I just got to a point now where I'm comfortable with it. Like I'm not afraid to do it. So
Right,
yeah,
right.
the lace fronts and the wigs, that was really like challenging to me. But you have to make mistakes to get better. And I always kept that in my
Right,
head.
right.
Like, just as long as the client know, like I'm just starting out. I feel like you put everything on the table beforehand, it won't
Right.
be a problem. But yeah, I
Exactly.
did struggle some. I didn't I ain't come out slaying. Oh no. It used to be horrible.